Hello everybody. Today the tutorial on Python is about escape character. In every language, there are some reserved characters. For example, the simplest example that I can give you is of quote mark. So in Python, you can't print. It's difficult to print quotation mark because quotation marks, single quote or double quote is a keyword. Okay, it's a reserved character. It reserved character means it's using for a specific purpose and it's part of programming language. So every time when you write on quote mark, it means you are writing actually a string. Okay, so if you want to print a quote mark, it's difficult to print it, and in such a situation when we want to print a quote mark or enter a new line, we use escape character. So what is an escape character? An escape character is just a backslash that looks like this one, followed by the character that you want to insert. So for example, if you want to print a backslash, you will have to write it down backslash backslash. If you want to print a double quote, you have to write on backslash double quote. Similarly, if you want to print a single quote, you'll have to print backslash single quote. And it will help you to print single quote. Okay, backslash n to enter a new line and listen to beep, backslash a. Backslash f is a very special character which means form feed, and it means to enter a new page. Backslash T is for tab. It means we will be able to enter four spaces. Backslash B to enter backspace. Backslash R for carriage return. It means you will enter a new line. You will go to the start of the line. That is carriage return. You will go to the start of the same line. To backslash V to enter vertical tab. So you'll go just underneath where you have finished. Okay, to the next line. Let's try all of them one by one. These are some of the easy to use or commonly used escape characters. The characters that you will like to use in using escape characters. So let's use them. For example, you're reading, I read a book, road to success. Now, when I'm writing this, I want to write down the name of my book, and it changed my life. Now, when I'm writing this sentence, well, it's fake. I haven't read the book. But if I'm writing this one, you can see it's showing what is happening. It's showing road to success as white. And what's happening is it's making double quote starting here as a double quote and as a string starting. And this double quote, it's taking as the string ending. Similarly, it's taking this one as a string starting and this one as a string ending. If I'll run this program, you can see it's showing invalid syntax. Why? Because road to success is having another quote marks and it's not making any sense to write down. It's not a variable name. These are three strings and three words, and it's difficult for Python programming language to understand this thing. So if I want to write down this one in inverted commas, I will use a backslash here, and you can see it is turned into blue color. Same thing, I'll use a backslash here, and now if I'll print it, you can see that it's not showing any error, and it's actually in inverted commas. I'll make it a little increased size so that you can see it closely. Okay, so you can see it's like showing the inverted comma. So that this is how escape characters are used. The next thing, we're just going to try each and every one of it. Same thing you can use with the single quote thing. Wise, to be honest, if I wise, I'm saying students, if you're to be honest, if you want to use a quote mark, there is an other way, and I'm just going to tell you the other way. If you are writing in double quote, then instead of double quote, you can put anything that you want to write on in a single quote, and that will be taken as then that single quote will appear. So for example, if I run this program, you can see. So what I'm doing is inside I'm using single quote and outside I'm using double quote. So if I'll run it, it's again showing an error because instead of print I have written, this is a syntax error. Let's run it again. So you can see, now you can see the single quote there. So these are the two ways to put the quote marks there. Okay. Next thing, we have already tried print. If you want to print backslash backslash, you can actually put backslash backslash and it will show you a backslash. Okay. What else? Just write down anything. A person asked that a programmer, and I'm putting maybe suggest me something. Okay, I'll go in sequence. So for example, I'll say backslash n. It's okay. Backslash n. So it means I want to enter a new line. And then I'm saying a person asked a programmer and I want inverted commas. So I want putting backslash inverted commas. What is a bad code? And I'm putting backslash comma again. Then the programmer, I want to insert a new line. So I'll do backslash n. Should I do backslash a to show you the bell sound? Let's do the backslash a. I read a book. Okay, so you can see the beep sound is the backslash a. Okay, I'll run the code again so that you can understand. You can see I have written the same code in one line, but I've written a person asked a programmer and then backslash n. So you can see in the result a person asked a programmer and then it is moved to the next line. So backslash n means to enter a new line. Then I've written inverted commas, what is a bad code, and it's written in inverted commas. In the end, I've said backslash a, that is the bell sound or the beep sound. If I'll run it, got it? So what does the programmer said? Let's see. Print programmer replied, I want inverted commas. So either I can do single like or I can do backslash and let's practice backslash inverted commas. And programmer replied, no comments. Does it make sense to you that what is the message from the programmer? If it doesn't make sense to you, then think one more time. No comments. So it's actually a double message. If I write down here backslash f means form feed. Now backslash f is a special character which will enter a new page. Okay, and it's not visible here, but it will enter a new page only when only if you're printing, if you'll send it for printing, okay, to a printer. Let's run it and you can see the difference. So what's the error now? Okay, I haven't closed my string here. Have you got the message? So I'm just write down anything. For me, to be honest, the basic purpose is to just enjoy and practice all the reserved characters. So you can see programmer replied and then I have used backslash f. Backslash f is going to insert a new page. Okay, and a new page will be inserted. This is called form feed and it will be inserted only if you're sending this thing to a printer. Okay, so then no comments will not appear on the same page. From no comments onward, it will appear to a new page. Okay, what is else left? We have done backslash a, we have done backslash f, we haven't done backslash t. Okay, let's do backslash t and I'm not going to write down a new line. I'm writing, let's check the tabs, backslash t, by entering a tab. Now tab is a keyboard character, that is tab. So when I'm gonna run this one, it's gonna enter 4 spaces there. So you can see, let's check the tabs. Backspace T is going to insert 4 spaces or the tab there by entering a tab. What else is left is backslash B. It will give you a backspace. Carriage return, that is very interesting one. So I'm going to do the carriage return. I'm going to do print. I'm trying. I'm trying a carriage return here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to enter the carriage return before carriage return. I'm trying backslash R carriage return here. Let's check it out. Okay. So what is happening? Let's check the tabs by entering a tab. I'm trying is gone a carriage return here. So it's actually going to the same line and rewriting that thing. Okay. Let's practice by entering backslash R in start. So if I'll write down backslash R here, for example, carriage return here and then run. So what is happening? It has written I'm trying a carriage return. Then went back to the same line and wrote here there. So you can see I am trying. The first characters are missing because after carriage return it went to the straight to the same line and overwrite that line. Okay. Vertical tab is very easy and very interesting and not fussy at all. So it's backslash v. Oh, sorry, I've written forward slash backslash t vertical tab. It's gonna be easy. It means it will go down the lane, so it will just go below the line. So it's a vertical tab is going just down there, just after that, next to the next line. Okay. So that's all. You just need to understand that what is an escape character. We will use it if we'll need it, especially backslash t we can use several times. We can use bell at several times. We can use quote marks. New line can be used. Okay. So you should be knowing what is the purpose of all these. Even vertical tab can be used. For example, when you're writing a letter. So how do you write on a letter? You say hello, a message, for example, hello, Dr. Jake, and then I'm putting a vertical tab and I'm putting Dr. Jake. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Let's see. So you can see it's just coming underneath it. So it can save your time, especially if you're writing some text. So you should be knowing it. That's all. It's easy, breezy, enjoy, and have fun. Skip character. Always remember to save your work because this is really important.